The hardship in Nigeria is getting unbearable. Many of our Yoruba mothers have taken to the streets of their respective communities to express their displeasure on how the price of goods and services has skyrocketed. We have not even gotten to the 1st of August, and many persons have already started agitating. Living in Nigeria is now becoming unbearable. Our mothers are finding it difficult to fend for children. Our fathers are finding it difficult to get jobs that will give them something substantial. Our youths are unemployed, while many politicians are busy storing money for their next generation.
I don't think Nigerian politicians will make heaven. I'm just telling you. Nigerian politicians, they will not make heaven. They cannot make heaven.
This short clip you just watched is a video of a doctor that resides in Canada that received an offer from a Nigerian politician to buy him a big mansion in Canada. The Nigerian politician wanted to pay in cash, in hard US dollars. In his words, he wanted to safeguard the future of his children and the future of his generation yet unborn.
But every protest must be reasonably conceived to be able to make political sense. I think it's too early at this time in the life of this government for anybody to come out to say he wants to protest.
According to Hope Uzodinma, it is too early for Nigerians to protest, that Tinubu's government has not even completed 2 years and Nigerians are protesting. But he failed to understand that subsidy removal, which skyrocketed the price of fuel, was done by Tinubu few weeks after assuming office. Hope Uzodinma failed to acknowledge the fact that the cost of goods and services skyrocketed due to some policies that the Tinubu administration effected.
You are not empowered, you are in poverty, and then you see your leaders. Some of them in obscene affluence. Then what do you do? You are a human being, and the resources of your country is provided for that country by God for the benefit of all the citizens of that country.
Honestly, seeing the high level of disparity between the rich and poor in Nigeria, it is very heartbreaking. Can you imagine a governor saying that Nigerians, especially the youths, should endure this hardship, that it is actually from God, that tomorrow is going to be better? Look at what a governor is saying, that the hardship we are experiencing in this very country is from God. Even when Akpabio passed the bill for 70,000 minimum wage, he now ridiculously added some conditions, stating that even your domestic staff, even your cook, anyone that is doing an informal job through you, that you are going to pay the person at least 70,000. Now imagine you having a nanny and your salary is 120,000. How can you afford to pay your nanny 70,000? This government is so corrupt.
My co-debaters, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Abdul Kadir from Kasim Primary School, strongly standing here before you to oppose the motion, which says voting should be mandatory. Firstly, the use of force in a democratic setting is unconstitutional. Forcing people to vote undermines democracy itself. Hence, democracy is built on the ideas of freedom of choice. People should be free to choose who to lead them. Making it mandatory to vote is directly taking away this freedom. Any government that tries to apply the use of force becomes authoritarian, attacking the personal liberties of its citizens. This alone disqualifies the assertion the credibility of any election is for people to be allowed to come out en masse on their own to vote.
Just to let you know how bad our politicians has ridiculed the integrity of Nigeria, do you know that this primary school has been closed down by the DSS? Yes, it is supposedly under a political leader's instruction that the school was closed down. Why? Because during a debate, the students of the school were saying that everyone should be given the liberty to choose who to vote, that people should not be forced to vote for Mr. A or Mr. B. This was just the crime of this primary school. The primary school is no more. It has been closed down. Why? Because of this very debate. According to the reports gotten, all the teachers in this primary school has been arrested by the DSS. One of their claims might be that the teachers are trying to incite hate in the hearts of these students against the government, against those in power. Can you imagine? Just look at the remarkable debate that this young boy gave, and because of it, a whole school was closed down and all the teachers arrested. Currently, the Lagos State has announced that the Oro Festival is going to be starting on the 1st of August, ending on the 15th of August. No matter their agenda, no matter what they try to do, I just pray that this peaceful demonstration of our displeasure on how things have become hard in this very country will be expressed by all players that are involved.
It's Dr. Zoe. This is a Monday morning in Canada. I normally don't start work early on Mondays, but I just came to do a few things, and I got a call from someone from Nigeria, and I don't think Nigerian politicians will make heaven. I'm just telling you. Nigerian politicians, they will not make heaven. They cannot make heaven. And let me just explain. You know, I just, sometimes I say things just to leave my mind. And I wanted to have a good week this week. You called me that, I know, your friend got into government and they gave you an appointment as a federal something, I don't really know. And you called me this morning. Things are going okay, good for you. You said you want to buy another house in Canada because you saw my post last weekend with a real talk, so I should help you connect and get a house here again. According to you, you've bought 3 houses already. You just want to buy the 4th one for your 4 children because you want to settle them. And you don't know how this government, whether it will last or not, whether Baba Agostino, he said all that, and I was listening. He told me also that you don't do mortgage, you just buy cash. You bought 3 already, you want to buy the 4th one, and I was listening. And I should help you to buy. My brother, you can't make heaven. I know, your kids are here, that kids are grown. I knew you way back from Nigeria. They're probably going to be listening and watching this video too. And your wife too. What you got. I told you, I said to you that I think Nigeria is difficult now because the youths want to demonstrate end of this month. There's a lot of hardship. Gas, petrol is expensive. Food is expensive. He said, we in diaspora always think Nigeria is bad and it's not as bad as we think. My brother, over 100 million Nigerians have camera phone, social media. We see these things now. We see things are bad. We feel it. We have people back home too. It's not diaspora thing. And you have the mind. How long this government don't deserve? You don't have the mind. You don't buy 3 houses or you won't buy the 4th one because you're not sure how long Baba go dey. I cannot. I don't see the pathway that you will make heaven. I'm telling you. And you guys have to listen there. Don't do what you're going to do and the people after you will suffer. I'm not saying, listen, I know you're not Jagaban, you're not the president, I know that one, and you're not a governor, and they give you some federal post. You won't loot Nigeria dry. Look at people, poverty, young girls are doing prostitution, Yahoo, crime everywhere because of people like you. Make I tell you, that phone, caught me caught her. Because I don't want you to call me again. So that when God go to send in punishment to you, he will not say that Dr. Zoe overheard or that I connected you. If you want to a real Togo, Henry's on my page, can go to him directly. No, I won't give you any connect. I'm telling you, I don't want to deal with people like you. You're heartless. And like I say, I can't see a pathway through which you can make heaven. You cannot make heaven. The Nigerian politicians, you guys are too mean. Okay, assuming you still the one that will do just you and your family, you guys will still the one that will do generations and leave the other people in swallow. That's wrong. I don't want to, as I said, this is Monday morning. I don't want to start the week. Don't call me again, please. I'm begging you. Go and look for where you're going to dump your money. I don't want to have anything to do with it. Because the prayer, we people they pray for you for that country, my brother, be better prayer. Be better prayer. Politicians, you guys have to think twice. And for the youth that are demonstrating, I'm with you guys in spirit. You guys should do protest. They suffer too much. I'm saying it. But if I come back to Nigeria, they will hold me at the airport. Myself, I'm a Canadian. I get my Canadian ballet now. You will explain to Canada what happened to their Peking. I will say it. You guys will not make heaven, Nigerian politicians. You guys are too mean, too greedy. Chop small, go and fix the country. You know fit. Say diaspora people, they always think Nigeria is bad. We see them, we see everything on social media. We go home too.